Hello, everybody. um, I have that Sono playing, so I'm not sure if that'll be any good. I think it's a little louder for me than it is for you. Maybe I should turn it down. Let's see what. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I don't know if AI music will be taken out or, but I'm just throwing it up there. Um, oh, geez, that's all over the place. Here, let's. Here we go. Okay. Anyways, I've been working on this Iron Maiden rig on and off for the last little while. I just got 25 just a little while ago for some work that I'm doing, so I kind of want to update this rig. I want it to work really well. A lot of really cool things I've been looking at, like the new handles, which is cleaning. I'm cleaning all this up. I've redone like a lot of her mouths and stuff, but I screwed up on something and I'm trying to figure it out because I have this isn't working. It was working beautifully earlier. So here's my rig right now. I have it so I can move the leg, and it does a pretty good job. It breaks apart when you really push it, but that's expected. And I can grab pretty much anything. Now I was going to try to have it so this will also alter in each position, but my head is trying to wrap it around to do that. I have it so the body, let's see if I can do this. Okay, no, it's not that one I did. Okay. I was doing the lags. Yeah, see the lags, I did this. I hooked it to there. What I want is the legs to be on a different, I want it to be on the exterior one. Oh, did I just lose it? Where did I put the legs? There. I don't know if you're going to find this exciting because this is what most animation work is work. It's not like this AI stuff that I have playing in the background. It's great, but to me, this is what animation's about. You're kind of building something, making a puzzle. This is just light on a screen that came from my friend's head and put together through me, through this. To me, it's quite amazing. So, what is this? Legs, peg. A leg a peg. So, yeah, this is what I wanted. So, I grabbed the main body, which is that. I can have her. I don't want anything dynamic other than like it to be like if I have her step, I can like move her around. I don't. I was thinking about doing her hands so I could do that, but I like the ability to, you know, and I can just go. But it also works from the other way. Put her foot down. Shouldn't be messing with this. This is all like my main. This would have been so much better when Harmony first started. We were working on a show called Quads, and then we got moved over to another one called 16, and 16 was like being made on this new thing, this new program called Opus, and it was worse than Flash. It was the worst friggin' thing. But Toon Boom has turned into a really nice program. I really enjoy it. Um, yeah, so like I have, I don't know why this is doing this. It is upsetting me quite a bit, actually. See, it's supposed to be over top of that, but I don't know why my pants did that. So that is one of the issues I'm going to have to find out. So I've been cleaning this up all day. All these new markers that I have, I redid her boobs. I should reset all this. This is another thing I really like about this too, is that I can just reset it all. Oh, I kind of turned that one, so. Why can't I get that one? Okay, I had to grab it up there. See, a lot of this for me is experimenting too, so like when I'm doing it. So there's the top one. So I wonder if I should put another peg for it. Like this I have. This is a peg for the shoulder. I wonder if I have a peg. Well, that might work. I don't know if that would work. That'd be cool if it did. The reason why I have that is so like if I say come here, I don't know if it'll work. So if I can get those attached to each other, and then when this rotates, it would just follow. I might have to do that because that works really good. I don't have to build out anything else. All I have to do is do a marker here. So there's the marker, the handle that I have, and then I would have to, put the same thing because this is this, right? Let's see. Yeah, so this and this. What if I did that? Put that back. Put that. Oh no, that goes way down there. Why does that go way down there? I don't know why that went down there. Well, what I knew that you could do is you can copy and paste the functions of certain things so you can link them. So I'm not sure. Position, maybe it's this one here. So that's, okay, that's this one. So if I do the position, say I'll do local. Local, local, local. Now, I don't know. I'm going to hopefully. How do I create a function beforehand? So what I wanted to do is link that one to that one. Is it? So if I go and I reset, it goes right down there. Why does it go to 0, 0, 0? So if I do this, and I bring that up, and I come to here, and I reset that thing, I can't go all the way back to 0. No. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Okay. So if I select that and reset, it goes there. If I select this and control reset, it goes there. This is going to be boring for most of you. So basically what I want to do is I want to attach this floating arm, which I know is a function I'd have to put on this. But I don't know if I'm animating, if that would be good, if this and this animated at the same time. I don't want this to. The music in the background is an AI version of my song for my Magic Man. Huh. Wonder if I can. I would just have to. It would make it so much easier. Wonder if I could do this too. Oh, I was hoping I could move all of them. Well, I could do that. I think that might work even. So what I could do is just have it so like if I want to move these together, that's why that's there. That might work too. Because then I wouldn't have to burden it with more stuff. Because that's simple to do this. Oop. So what I'm doing is I'm selecting the handle for this part, and I'm selecting the top of this arm. But when I select this one and I select this one, I'm pressing shift at the same time, and it selects both of them so I can move it. I can also do a function where I take one function and I put it on the other function and they link them so one moves and the other moves. I like that idea, but the issue I have with that is that if I want to move, say, this separately, then this will always follow it. So I don't really want that, but I do like the functionality of them moving together so I don't have to, you know, select and move. Because if I could get that also with these guys here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll leave those because unless I select these, does that work? No, it doesn't. Because that'd be cool if I could. Because then this could all slide appropriately. Unless this works. Let's see. If that works, that'd be great. Okay, so now I just figured that out. I could probably set something up that will select all these. So if I want the shoulder, it'll select that, that, and that at the same time. Oh, that would be so good. Let's see if I turn this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to set something up for that. Because if I set this up when I select that, could be cool. That'll be the whole shoulder. But then if I select these separately, these can move separately. Or I can go in here and move this separately. Oh, that won't work either. I could probably build I could do another one that's beside that, that's linked controller for all three of those, or four of those, that's sitting beside this. This will give me that shoulder. Then I'll have another one beside it that will give me this, this, and this as a function to move them all at the same time. But just, oh, sorry. That might work. Let's see how far I have to adjust this back. Okay, there we go. That'd be great. I'll have to build that out in the master controller thing. Because being able to grab all of this with less adjustments, oh, because that means I can actually have this go and select these and do the same with this. Uh-oh. There we go. That would be awesome. Oh geez, if I could do that, this would be great. A little bit of alteration around there. But it would keep the it would keep all that locked. I'm going to have to build that in the end. So basically what I want to do is I want to link all that up and put handle controllers that will grab the shoulder, plus I can move it separately, or I can grab those two handles and move them at the same time. So that means I won't have to worry about like, so like if she wants to, oh, I ruined it. Let's see. So say she wants to move like this, I could do that, or I could select those handles and get the top piece. Maybe I can't do that. Because if I can also put handles on things that select the formers and move those with a hand, that you could get rid of a lot of the 2-point constraints. Because you could do this in the back here, like I have all these deformers here. And if you could do that like with a handle, then have the middle. Oh, it only selects that. Why is it selecting that? I don't know if I really need that though. And does that select with all of it now? Oh, I wasn't sure. Before you couldn't move all of it at the same time, but yes, this is good. Because you can get some nice stuff now with. But I also have a master controller on there, and now I'm wondering if I even need it. If I can just say do this. Oop. Yeah, this might be better than even with the, because what I wanted with the master controller on the hair, I'm jumping around because like I said, I'm going through and I'm just kind of like pulling things apart. It's been a long time. I was doing this, I'll show you. I had this, and when I built it all and I went to go shrink this whole thing, all the joints and everything didn't, like the shadow still does it, but why is it doing that on the shadow? Oh, maybe because it's pulling to that center point. So if I grounded it more, that'll keep it there. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's another thing. Center points are important. Okay, I can shrink her right up. She's going to be heavy, but with these new tools, I'm finding that I can probably not be as heavy. I think I may have screwed that one up. I hope not. Feels like this one's awkwardly in. I got her eye working too, which is really nice in this. And now it's not going to work for me. Anyways, oh, that's weird. I've never seen that. That's first new one today. But yeah, I think I need to reboot my computer. I've been working on this all day. But anyways, the eye works. You can turn it this way. And it still works that way, which is great. I can grab them both at the same time. I like that I tried to make them feel as round as I could. The highlight doesn't stick in the right spot, but it's not too hard to actually go in and just change it up, like pull it to where you want to go, and then you know, see, it does pretty good. You can also increase the size of it. I have it so you can put other like more in there as well. Anyways, I'm thinking she's looking pretty good. The eyes kind of bing up a little bit there, but the whole point is that this is not fully automated, and you should be able to adjust, make it look at least better. So it's pretty good. It works pretty good. I like that I can do that. Why didn't that go back? I'm upset with that. Did I break something? Well, I hope I didn't. Oh, it seemed to work there. What the hell? Oh, because I went in here and I did this. See, even I don't know what the hell I'm doing on half this. Okay, so that resets to that. Why doesn't that one reset to that one? That seems a little bit too big too. What is going on? Why is that iris off? Is this one off too? Did I screw it right up? No, that one's right. Okay, I see what I did. And she's all tiny there. So what I have to do with this too is that after I'm done this, I'm going to take screenshots of all this and make a list of all the artwork that's there and just go through all the naming conventions and see if I can find them. And hopefully I can change them from what they need to be. Looking at it this way is just too much. But I've been trying to get her so I can move her body and say I want to move her leg. I move her leg. And I can change the boot. I don't have the boot set up, so I'm going to have a master controller so I can change it. But I do have it in the library where I can turn it to a new boot, and the bottom will be different. So that's okay. I might not need a master controller for it, if you can see that. So now her foot's on backwards, but it changes the top there. That'd be the only one. That's like a sideways one, like her profile. Okay, so basically what I wanted to do, and I've totally got off track of this. Let me straighten her totally up. Let's get her big again. She needs to be big again. So I don't know why the pants and that screwed up. This here is not supposed to be above all that. And it looks like the leg, the cutter, something's going on there. This should also be right tight to that. So that is not right. So it's there. So it's something to do with this one here, coming out from the legs. So it is from this. Let me take this one off first and see if I can fix it. Nope. And that one. So it's something to do in here with this. But what is it? Nope. This is the issue when it gets to more complicated rigs, is that when you start working on them and you're changing stuff, you're like, how did I build that again? I don't even know how this got messed up. It was working all fine before this, and just before I started doing this, and then this is all messed up. Something to do in here. Could it be this AP? Well, the AP cuts that. So let's Look at this. This is not supposed to be in front there. So this is coming out and cutting and giving this that issue. Why is it giving us that issue? I don't know. And what's this? Okay, so that is the artwork that's cut in there, which it's supposed to be. Now these two pieces that are coming down, can't be this, can it? Son of a bitch, it is. So, I just found this out. If I put this on here, it will move it to the front. So, that to me is, it's just like a handle. Oh, why did it do that? As much as I want that, this flattens the drawings. Okay, it didn't do it there. So that was the issue, is that that flattened all that. And I couldn't see that. So I had all this. So that's what it was. I put that handle on just before I started this, and I think that that's what happened. So, oh, what's the matter here? I don't mind the AI music. This is a silly song I made to talk about AI. I thought it was funny. It's called the Iron God Rising. So here I got to redo her mouth. If you notice, I've done redid her mouth on this here. It's all broken down here, but I was doing this today. Where is it? Right here. And it works much better. I did the whole jaw and just instead of just part of it. Cold circuits compute and the fire. So her, I wanted this to cut it, but it needs these little bits and pieces. So the only time I want it to cut is if she's doing something here and this needs to kind of come up and cut it. That's why I left it, because this is still animatable. So if she's doing something, I can cut that part out just in case it's needed. But what else do I have here? This is like the side hairs. I do like the idea that I can just go boop 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 boop, put on all that, because you never used to be able to do this and just I will have to take some time and do a nice hair cycle of her hair blowing in the wind. So I actually fixed something that was worrying me, and I learned a new secret, which is annoying, but still. I'm just doing minutiae now. I got like most of it done, and now it's just fine tuning everything. And I also got her in her. So I should update that again. All you have to do is now I don't know why that didn't change it. Or are my legs all banged up down there? No. Yeah, see that doesn't look right here. It used to be. See, these are off a bit. Why is that off that much? That's weird. It shouldn't be. I'm a little bit weary. That's why. See, this here should all be zeroed. So I'm going to have to look at this now. Let's see now. Yay. Features that move. Now disapprove. Where they used to flow. I don't know if I should have it like that. See this? Oh, that's what I did. Sorry, I should have actually done this earlier. But these are just going to be me working. They're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to give you insight. But I'm not paying attention to the chat because I have no idea what's going on. Let's see here. I got to redo the cape as well. I have the sword and the belt here. I'm going to redo this whole sword. I don't like it. I like Jens's. It kind of comes down. It's all yellow, gold sword. I'm going to keep the top with the glowing piece because where she's in the stomach and it's glowing. But I'm going to put. He did one where it looks like the pommel had like a dragon's mouth. So I'm going to have that piece as a dragon's mouth. I'm going to take it, draw it, and throw it into the meshy there and see if I can get a 3D item. And if Toon Boom can use 3D, I'm going to actually use that sword instead. I think it can. I think you can import 3D stuff. I haven't tried it yet with 25, but it has this import 3D models, and I take it you can do like Toon Boom stuff, like Blender stuff. So uh, when I start to experiment with more of that fine-tuned stuff, I'm gonna do that, like linking those pieces and having functions, so I can have the arms and all that. Uh, I gotta figure it out myself. I've done it many times before, but there's certain things that I'm looking at going, 2 point constraints will work really well here. And then I try 2 point constraints and I'm like, that works terrible. Like this here was, I do like the idea of this. Sorry, my thought process is slow and boring, but I do like that because it keeps it all linked. And if I could do that with all three of these, that would be phenomenal. This to me has made my day. Uh, Just that. So that's going to be a quest for that. What else am I going to do? I wanted it so I could take like this and pull her out, like her shoulders would stay, but like just her belly, you could pull her belly and she could follow the belly kind of thing. I want to do that with 2 point constraints, but I kind of don't know if I need to because I don't want everything automated. And I can easily do that, like pose that out without worrying about, oh, is that? No, it's right. Okay. See, I could pose that. So I don't really need it automated. See, and right here, this would be perfect for like if I had the straps and all that. I could like grab all those and just move them around, and because they're off like this, I want them to be more squared. So it would be nice to be able to just grab like a controller. Let's see if I can do it without the controller. Because I'll have this, I want to select this, this. Let's get these ones too. I want this one, this one, this one, and this one. I think I can do it. Okay, which ones do I want? Okay, I'm just going to keep those two. This one. But I don't want an animator to be thinking of this. If me as a rigger, I could get this working without them having to um, do these steps, would be fantastic. Now, where is the center point for this? I guess I can't really. Oh, there it is, right there. So I could take this. See, that would be so much easier. Oh man, what the hell? Yeah, I'll have to do that because when you're animating, you could just Yeah, see, I can straighten that up. I had the neck also on a 3-point constraint, so it would do that, but I've been finding that even some of that is just annoying having the constraints. It's probably better to pose it than to actually. Oh, that kind of busted up though. Huh. So I don't know if I need a controller, because if I could get a controller for that and have like just you could pick it and you could move the shoulders like that with very little uh, changing. So I want to be able to do with this guy or girl, this lady. I would like it to be able to do like a rough animation pass, have all your posing, and then have this puppet being able to throw on and just get everything done. The one thing I found with Toon Boom and Flash is the struggle to get it into a pose, but I see these 3D guys doing like these beautiful poses and stuff, like with these 3D models, and I'm like going, it still doesn't feel like drawing. This is, if I can get somebody that's really good at animating to try to animate this, I would love to see her do like a dance, maybe take some Britney Spears, those little dances that she does, and do her in those. Just a small little one, but yeah. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get off any second. It's a Friday, so I probably should. I also have the cape, and it has been doing pretty good since I've like put this together. Oh, the boobs I did make a little bit too big. See, that's that one there. And that's that one. Yeah, there's so many good tools in 25. Like if you're an animator and you like doing puppeting and puppet animation stuff, it's such a beautiful program. I really would like to do some really nice animation outside of a studio with it. And a bank link phone. That's I also have to get used to right there. So will that, do I pop that out one more? No. What is it doing? I'll have to. Okay. That's popped above. Okay, that's all popped above. See, I don't like how, because if I turn this sideways, you'll see that this is slowly moving like this, but I have so many layers. So instead of being like one, she's going to be like a few layers. I'm finding that, but I have to have like this go on top of that. And then when I turn it off, you know, it still works. Basically, I want to have the ability to have leveling and pinning all over her on the get-go. So like if I change uniform and hair, for her hair, I can just do a new design, pop it in, and turn off the other ones, do switch. So if we do funny stuff with her, it's just turning on and off different hair. She has the cloak and that. I don't like her sword and hilt that I did, so I'm gonna do that. Like I said, Jens did this really cool one with, like it had yellow and gold. It was really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna do more concise ones. I'm gonna figure out what my issue is with these, and then I'm gonna do that issue and put that up. So like, um, I'm gonna do the function enders. I'm gonna figure out for this to do this. So all these here are linked. It's taken forever. All right. Thank you for watching if you watched, and I'll be back on again. Boring watch, but I'm just trying to get myself into doing these, and it's been weeks. I have my special green screen behind me, so you'll see my little mug in the corner. Anyways, thank you for watching.